Hey guys, what's going on? Your old buddy Tim back in the Revolve studio, which is being redone. I don't know if you can tell, probably not, but the place is completely torn apart because we are revamping. We've got some new equipment coming in. We're going to be relaunching the show that we used to do every Friday morning. And so we are doing some remodeling and some revamping. So in the meantime, we're going to do this setup until I can get all that done. But anyway, I digress, as I so often do. Today I want to talk about the 10 upgrades homeowners think are necessary before selling. This is a survey that was published by Porch.com and Homes.com. And one of the things that, or one of the reasons why I find this interesting is we very much, in my industry, in the real estate industry, we're under what I call the HGTV cloud. And that means that every homeowner walks in the door expecting an HGTV house, and usually that's not the case. And some homeowners now, some sellers ask me, well, what can we do to make the house more appealing? We can't do the HGTV makeover. You know, we don't have Dude and Dudette or Chelsea McKinney here. What can we do? So I found this interesting. Many home sellers, keenly aware that buyers are seeking move-in ready properties, believe that certain remodeling projects are necessary in order to sell. In particular, sellers anticipate bathroom and kitchen upgrades to the most enticing of house hunters, according to a survey, blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. So the thing to keep in mind is if you are thinking about upgrading your house, some of the upgrades can be quite pricey. And you need to do the math. If you spend $25,000 on a kitchen remodel, are you going to get your $25,000 back? You might be surprised. Not all remodels recoup 100%. Some of them, kitchen remodels, for example, you could spend the $25,000 and perhaps only add $20,000 in value to the home. So always consider that. But anyway, I saw this and I thought it was kind of interesting. So let me just go over this. These are the top 10 upgrades homeowners think that they must make in order to sell their home. And believe it or not, the focus varies depending on the age of the seller. Baby boomers like me, those are folks born between 46 and 1964, we give the most emphasis to interior paint and exterior paint. Generation Xers, those were the folks born between 65 and 80, believe that interior painting is important, but they also give high marks to a kitchen remodel. And then the millennials, those wonderful youngsters born between 82 and 2004, they focus most of their attention on remodeling the kitchen and bath. So you can kind of look at the generations and what's important to each one. And I'm not sure what you can surmise from it, but there's got to be something there somewhere. So anyway, the number one on the top 10 remodel items that folks think they can't live without is the bathroom remodel. See, I would have thought it would be the kitchen, which is actually number 2, because the kitchen is where the family congregates. It's where at least we spend most of our time. But according to this, the number one, 31% of respondents said the bathroom remodel is the most important. And my guess is that is the master bath. And if you think about it, who uses the master bath more than anyone? Probably the lady of the house. And believe it or not, the lady of the house is typically the one that makes the buying decision when it comes to the home. So it just makes sense that you would want a nice master bath. 30% said the kitchen remodel. That would include such things as tile floor, maybe painted cabinets, granite. Everybody loves granite countertops. So the kitchen remodel is important. Number 3 is painting the interior. You know, nowadays, every house I see is painted that, what do they call it, unoffensive gray. Yeah, I will be so glad when this trend gets out of the way. It's kind of refreshing the other day. We had a house that we listed that was built probably 20, 25 years ago, back when they repainted, or back when they painted every room a different color. And I remember when I bought my house, you walk in, the foyer was a hunter gray. The family room was a royal blue. The dining room was a terracotta. It was just very, very colorful. Well, this house had that paint scheme, And when they put it on the market, rather than painting every wall that unoffensive gray, they painted back the original colors. It's kind of cool. I really, really liked it. So interior paint comes in at number 3. Number 4 is new flooring. Everybody loves the new floors. You know, the tile in the kitchen and bath, the hardwoods throughout, although now the LVP, the luxury plank vinyl, is kind of all the rage because it gives you the look of hardwoods without the cost. So number 4, 23% said new flooring is important. So far we've got bathroom, kitchen, interior paint, flooring. Number 5, we've got exterior paint. And this is something that's ignored quite a bit with the remodelers. They will go in, I see it all the time, they will put in new paint, floor, bathroom, kitchen, everything inside is done, and then the outside, it's almost like they run out of money and time by the time they get to the outside. And so number 5 is very important. You got to remember the importance of curb appeal when folks are coming to look at your house. And this goes along with that. Number 6 is landscaping. Grass, shrubberies, you know, the landscaping, whether or not you're going to put down chips or what do they call those things? I don't know why I'm looking over there because there's no one here. Anyway, landscaping is very important, number 6. I'm not sure I should be doing this video, but what the hell, we're going to plow through. Number 7, 16% of respondents said a new roof is important. And that's one of the things we see come up quite a bit during inspections is the age of the roof and how far into its life cycle is it. You know, is it a 30-year shingle? Is it a lifetime shingle? That's a very important thing. Number 8, the electrical work. We see this especially in a lot of older houses that have aluminum wiring. Every inspector comes in and says that that's just, you know, that should be looked at. It could be dangerous. Of course, you hear all kinds of stories about aluminum wiring causing fire hazards. Well, I think now they can pretty much just replace the light switches and the plugs and add a measure of safety to that. You're not going to have the fires. I kind of think that's a little overblown. You know, I haven't seen a whole lot of proof, and I'm sure someone will provide that, that there is a greater fire danger. But anyway, that is number 8. Number 9, the bedroom remodel. Now this is one that I don't really hear a lot. I don't recall having anybody say they're going to walk away from a deal because they didn't like the bedroom. I guess you have to wonder what you can do in a bedroom. There's different paint, there's flooring, you can do crown. But basically a bedroom is a room with a bed. So I'm not sure what that remodel is. Anyway, that's number 9 at 13%. And finally, number 10 is the plumbing. And again, we see this a lot in older homes that might have cast iron. I had someone recommend that I replace the cast iron plumbing under a house that I was rehabbing. And I thought about doing it, but then I talked to someone, a project manager, and he said, hey, there are 200 houses in this neighborhood. None of them have updated plumbing. So if it's good enough for them, by golly, it's good enough for me. So there you go. There are some cosmetic things. The bathroom remodel, number 1. The kitchen remodel, number 2. Interior paint, 3. New flooring, 4. Exterior paint, 5. Landscaping, 6. New roof, 7. Electrical, 8. Bedroom remodel, 9. And finally, the plumbing. You always got to worry about your major systems when you are selling a house, and those are your roof, your HVAC, your hot water heater, your plumbing, your electrical, your foundation. No one mentioned foundation, so I don't imagine it's a huge issue unless you live in South Huntsville, and then it's a major issue. So there you go. Those are the top 10 things that many homeowners believe are necessary in order to get their house sold. All right.